Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Jai Ma Kali. We have several attachments in our life. We are attached to our house. We are fond of our family. Our affection towards our father and mother is never ending. We are attached to our spouse. We are attached to our children. We are attached to our money. We have attachments with our business. We have attachments with our property. We develop extreme fondness for the job we do. We can have attachments to anything. With all these attachments in our life, we human beings start thinking, what will happen if something bad happens in our life in respect to our family? What will happen if something goes wrong in regard to our money, our business, our property, our job, etc., etc., etc. And whenever we become attached to a certain thing, we want to have control over it. We want to protect it. We feel that all these things should remain in front of our eyes and forever. In other words, we fear losing these things. We put our utmost effort not to lose these mundane things. Our family, our business, our money, our property, our job. And then these attachments of ours lead to that thing called fear. Fear creeps into our lives. Fear, ladies and gentlemen, fear. Fear of losing things. Suppose if your son goes for work and doesn't come back home on time, you start thinking negatively and say in your mind, I hope everything is fine with my son. And then you would probably call him up on his mobile. And if your son doesn't answer that call, then the fear increases and you start thinking, I hope he hasn't met with an accident. Another hour passes and then you call him again. And if this time he doesn't pick up your phone, if he doesn't pick up your call, you panic. Your anxiety increases and then you are about to call your relatives, your son's friends, a hospital or a police station. And then suddenly the doorbell rings and you see your son at the door. Your fear vanishes. Your fear just disappears. There is no fear anymore. Have we ever thought if that son belonged to someone else? If it would have been a relative of someone else, would we have the same reaction? Would we have been fearful then? The answer is no, we wouldn't have feared. We wouldn't have panicked. We were fearful because we are attached to our son. We love our son. We are fond of our son. We have profound affection for our son. So you see, attachment is the cause of all our fears. If you are not attached to anything, you will never fear anything in your life. Now, there would be a question in your mind that how do we get rid of this delusion of attachment which leads us to a fearful state in life? The answer is that you have to train yourself to let go of everything you fear to lose. You have to understand these attachments are nothing but things given to us by God to help us to experience our life on planet Earth. And nothing more than this. These things which we get attached to are made by God. It is God who is controlling these things. We have to realize that God is the owner of this universe and everything belongs to Him. If God, the owner of this universe, wants, He can take away anything and everything which belongs to Him. Why should we take responsibility of things which belongs to others? Do we ever start filing income tax returns on someone else's behalf? Do we start filling up petrol in the other person's car? Do we carry the luggage on our head when we are traveling by train? The point is that if these things we are attached to belongs to God, then why should we fear about those attachments getting defunct? Why do we fear about those attachments getting destroyed or harmed? Why should we worry if any harm is caused to those things? Why should we be afraid of losing those things? Let's free ourselves of this delusion that anything in this world belongs to us. If we understand the fact that nothing belongs to us, then we will never fear anything in life. Instead, we will remain liberated in this life. If it belongs to God, He will take care of them. Let Him take the responsibility of His things. Wishing you a great day and a great life ahead. Jai Ma Kali.